Good morning, ma'am. This is J. Supraja from Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. My registration number is 212H1A3059. Now I want to tell about the PHP data types. Introduction into PHP data types. The type specifies the amount of a memory that allocates the value associated with it. The type also determines the operations that we can perform on it. PHP has a term primitive types of a including four scalar types for compound types and two specific types. Here the diagrammatically represented by the PHP data types. Scalar types. The variable is a scalar when it holds a single value of a type integer, float, string, and boolean. Integers is a whole numbers defined by the set -3 to and +3. The size of the integers depends on a platform whole PHP runs. The consistent PHP int size specifies the size of the integer on the specific platform. PHP uses int keyword to denote the integer types. The following example illustrates some integers. PHP and amount of max account is equals to 0, max is equals to 1000, page size is equals to 10, code language is equals to HTML or XML. Float or floating point members, which can also know a floats, doubles, and real numbers. PHP uses IEEE 754 double format of represent floats. Like the programming languages, floats have a limited precision. PHP uses the float keyword to represent the floating point members. The following example illustrates the floating point members in PHP. Boolean represents a truth value that can be either true or false. PHP uses the boolean keyword to represent the boolean type. Boolean type has two values, true or false. Since keywords are posed illiterate, have you used true or false as a indicate boolean values. The following example shows the assign boolean values to variables. There are PHP string. A string is a sequence of characters surrounded by a single quotes, double quotes. For example, PHP SSSTR is equals to PHP scalar type. SMSS is equals to PHP data type. Compound types. Compound data includes the values that contain more than one value. PHP to compound types including the array and object. An array is a ordered map that associates keys with values. For example, you can define a list of terms shopping cart like this. The cards array contain the three string values. The maps index 0, 1, and 2. The values laptop, mouse, and keyboard. This cards called a indexed array because it has numeric indicates and keys. To access the value of an array, you use the square baskets. Objects. An object is the interface of a class, which is control concept in a object-oriented programming. The object has properties. For example, a person object may have the first name, last name, and any probability and any properties. An object also a behaviors which are known as a methods. It have example a precision object and have a method called as a full name that returns to a full name. Special type. PHP has a two special type, null and reverse. Null type has a value called null that represents the variable with a value. Resource. The resource type holds the references of a external sources, a flexible on a data sets. Thank you.